Welcome aboard Delta Airlines. Please enjoy your flight, and thanks for choosing Delta.
Jody Avirgan here. Thanks for listening to ESPN Film's 30 for 30 podcasts from the producers of the award-winning 30 for 30 series. These new audio documentaries are an incredible collection of sports stories you need to hear to believe. It's really a win-win. Delta Airlines makes your travel experience easy and enjoyable with real-time bag tracking, e-boarding, and passport scanning during check-in. And ESPN's 30 for 30 podcasts make your in-flight time rich with stories that will keep you coming back for more. So sit back, relax, and keep listening to some of the most compelling sports stories ever told.
It is the Wake and Bake hour here. Wake and Take on 790 The Ticket. People tailgating early. Phone lines are all lit up. 786-456-4837. Now, listen, I know what you guys think I'm going to do with this hour. I know what you guys think. I do. We discussed this yesterday. You think I'm going to mail it in with your phone calls. Just mail it in and take phone calls for an entire hour at 786-456-4837. But no, it's a new day. And a new day means a new game plan. And it means a new hour, and it means a new show. I'm not going to mail it in. I'm not going to use you as a crutch to provide content for me during this hour. I'm going to use Mike. I'm going to interview Mike Ryan today. And, of course, your phone calls are welcome. Seriously, though, I need them. 786-456-4837. Whatever's on your mind. I mean, eventually I'm going to bring back 3 and only 3. Eventually. But whatever's on your mind. I have notes. I have material. I did some research. And I have Mike. But I am telling you, the listeners and the callers, it is on you to get that research, to get the takes out of me. You got to call in with things that I actually researched and things that I actually have notes on. I'm not going to give it to you. You need to pry it out of me. That's the deal. And I may or may not get to your calls today. I don't know. It depends how long I interview Mike. I'll try to keep it short. Let's go to caller 1 right now. Caller 1, you're on 790 The Ticket. It is Wake and Take.
Hi, Stu. So I'm calling in because I'm sure you were listening last week, and we all found out that Sarah Spain does not like to pee in the shower or in the ocean or anything like that.
Yeah.
And personally, obviously, I think a pool, I mean, you shouldn't be peeing in a pool, obviously. You got a bunch of people around. But, like, ocean, especially in the shower, seems perfectly normal. Just seeing what your take was on that.
Yeah, I only pee in the shower. That's it. I mean, you're already naked. You're there. You're getting clean. There's a drain. I pee in the shower all the time. I pee in the ocean all the time. I pee in my pool all the time. Put it on the poll. Do you pee in your pool? Your pool, not a public pool. If you have a pool, do you pee in your pool?
Oh, every pool.
Every pool. Well,
Every pool.
No, it goes without saying that you will pee in a public pool, or I'll pee in a, if I go to my friend's house and he has a pool, we're swimming in the backyard, I'll pee in his pool.
Oh, really?
But will you pee in your own pool?
I mean, I think if the decision's harder, it's at like at your pool, fair game. I'm just like that pool's like 50% pee.
Yeah. Yeah, will you pee in a lazy river? Have you done that?
I'll pee in anything, man.
Yeah, if I'm in water, I'll pee. If I have to pee and I'm in a body of water, I will pee in that body of water.
I won't pee in a hot tub unless I'm alone in the hot tub, then game on peeing in hot tub.
Right, because occasionally you're in the hot tub and you're trying, there's some romance going on there, right?
Not only that, but like there could be other people in the hot tub. It's a tighter space. It's hot, so steam's coming up. So you can definitely smell it if someone pees.
Right.
In the hot tub, and I don't want to put myself out there. The whole thing about peeing in a body of water is so you feel like you're getting away with something.
Sure.
You're trying to be secretive.
Right.
You're trying to multitask. I'm trying to swim. I'm trying to have a good time, and I'm peeing and you don't even know it.
Right.
In a hot tub, that sort of blows up that whole spot.
Sure. That was. Roy, you're right. Solid analysis. Fat Chris, you peeing in the shower?
I pee everywhere.
Good. Guillermo, peeing in the shower? Peeing in the pool?
Yeah, you have to pee in the shower. By the way, you have to pee in the shower if you love, like, Earth, because you're saving water, right?
Correct,
Like, if you pee outside, like, in the toilet, and you flush the toilet, you waste, like, 2 gallons, whatever's in a toilet, and then you go in the shower anyways. That seems very inefficient.
Agreed. I'm with you. Great takes. I mean, it is wake and take. Roy, you peeing in the shower?
No.
No. Pool?
No.
Here's the thing about peeing in the pool. You're wearing swimming trunks normally, and, that kind of, like, blocks the flow.
No. Well, hold on.
No, it's still there. It is still there.
This brings on a different set of questions here. Do you pee right in the bathing suit, or, Guillermo, when you go to the bathroom in a pool, do you pee right in your bathing suit, or do you...
Of course you're peeing in your bathing suit. You don't whip it out.
Well, it depends where you are.
Because in the ocean, I whip it out.
In the ocean, you could kind of go behind, like, you're the last body in the sea of people.
Right.
And then you can kind of, over the top, maybe out the bottom of the leg, you pull the leg up. There's ways to do this. In a pool, you have to kind of just do it in your bathing suit. And sometimes I've noticed you need to do it on kind of like a cloudier day, because if it's like a bright sunny day and it's like a light pool, sometimes if it's a lot, you can see like a little cloud of urine if you're not well hydrated and it's dark.
Right.
Also, you need to be on the move. Like, you can't just be standing still.
Totally agree.
You gotta do like a little, like a...
Because standing still is a tell, right?
Yeah.
It's a tell,
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
What else is a tell? Like in the ocean...
No one's going to suspect the guy that's just casually moving around the shallow end.
But if you're in the ocean and you're like stomach high, do you get to a deeper portion of the ocean to pee? Like,
well, the wiener's got to be below the wave line.
Right. But if the water,
wiener's got to be below the break.
But if it's up to your stomach, the water, like, are you? And it's a clear day.
You let it rip. You
just let it fly. You don't go a little bit deeper.
You don't even have to move, because guess what? The ocean moves for you.
Right.
There's a little thing called a current.
Okay. Should we get Allison in on this, or
Allison? How often do you pee in the ocean?
Allison never goes in the ocean. She never goes in the ocean.
Do you pee in the shower? It's different for women. Admittedly.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you think I never go in the ocean? It was there Sunday.
No.
I go in the ocean all the time. I don't pee in the ocean all the time because I'm afraid like that like is a shark thing. So
hold on a second.
I don't know.
But you have peed in the ocean, right?
I have peed in the ocean.
Okay. Wow.
Wait, is it horrible? Oh my God.
No, that's awesome.
But why do you think I don't go in the ocean?
I just can't imagine. Do you guys see her as someone? I can see her going to the beach, but I can't see her going all in on,
I see her taking a dip occasionally. If it's like too hot, she'll like go for a dip, and she'll call it a dip.
Right.
She'll hold on. I'm gonna go take a dip.
Gonna take a dip.
She takes a dip. And
Yes.
comes
Call
back
it
out.
a dip?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I see you peeing like wearing a diaper and peeing in the diaper before you pee in
What?
the ocean. Yeah, you're just
What's
weird.
wrong? That's
You're like
the
a never nude, I
most
think. Also,
repulsive, weird thing you've ever.
Oh, that's on the grid of death
possibly
this
said.
year.
What
That's
is
a grid of death
that?
thing this
Why
year.
would I ever wear a diaper?
Are we on the air?
What are you talking about? Are you okay? I mean,
Just let him fight. No, you guys go fight,
that's
please.
like-
gut feeling.
That's a gut feeling. Like you're saying that with a straight face that I would actually put on a diaper.
You also strike me as someone that wouldn't use
Stop
a public
talking.
restroom.
Yeah, no, I'm not down with
You would
that.
never
See?
do that, right?
So the diaper's not far fetched.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Shower.
Yes,
Do you
it is.
pee in the shower?
No.
Well, you said you have
Because it runs on the
occasionally.
leg, right?
I said that about a shower.
I thought you said that about a shower, that you pee occasionally in the shower. No, just the ocean.
But the shower's cleaner than the ocean.
I don't want to stand. In
I
my
imagine
own
you
urine.
going up to like your ankles in the ocean. That's what I imagine. That's
I
about
go
it.
all in
She goes
in
for
the
a
ocean.
dip. She
Wow.
goes for a dip.
Okay,
I don't
dip.
go for a dip. I go all in. I love the ocean. You guys don't know me, and I hate every one of
The
you.
shower is so much cleaner than the ocean, though. The ocean, you stay swimming in it. The shower, it's gone. And there's nothing blocking it.
And there's no sharks in the shower.
Yeah, exactly. No sharks.
No sharks.
Shaking your ass.
I mean,
So
they're
you
right.
don't pee,
No
you don't
sharks.
pee in a
That's a good
shower
point.
because the pee-pee runs down your leg, and that's like
It doesn't run
counterintuitive
down my
to a
leg. It's
shower.
just gross to stand there.
I just figured you're like a germaphobe. There's a lot of, especially public
Well,
pools in the
you're
ocean,
sterile.
and right.
You're in a sterile.
Just can't. I don't
So what are you
know.
asking me? Shower, public? What are
I'm
you
just, no,
asking
I'm pleasantly surprised that
That
you
I go in the ocean?
Yes, that you go
All
in
the
the
time.
ocean. Yes,
I've
because
had-
my wife does not go in the ocean. She'll never go in the ocean.
I've had this like working. I'm still workshopping it. Like this grid of death punishment. Like I've almost pulled the trigger, but I've left it off. It's like on the B-sides and rarities. You get a diaper and you have to pee in it and sit in it for like the show.
No.
What's wrong with you?
What is the matter with you,
What?
man? And that has me written all over it for some reason. We'll get to Pitbull in a minute. I promise you.
And his ladies' jersey.
We'll get to Pitbull in the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby. We'll get to that. I promise you. Can we put this on the poll, Mike? Do you whip it out in the ocean? Or do we need more there?
Well, Fat Chris was saying he'll, like, Jeff and Gundy it out of the bottom of the shorts.
Right. Well, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I do. Like, I just let it, when I whip it out in the ocean, it's through the bottom of the shorts.
That's the
and
only
I just let
play.
it fly.
It's creepy if you go the natural way.
If you pull the waist
Well,
out.
the water's murkier. Water's murkier. See, I feel like since there's so much current, you just give, like, the shorts a good tug. You give the shorts a good tug, and you have the water just sort of, like, slosh around in there, you're clean.
So lazy river, though, we all agree, because we've all been on the lazy river together at the Atlantis. We will pee in the lazy river.
I have.
Because the thing is
I've
full
peed
of
right
pee.
in front of you.
Yeah.
You've been in my pee.
Right, I peed on you. Wake and take, 790 the ticket, 786-456-4837. Very good.
We got a lot out of that one.
Way to get it started, man. I'll get back to Mike, and we'll get to Pitbull in a second. Let's go to Dennis. Dennis, go ahead. You're on 790 the ticket. Wake and take.
Wayne's first time, long time, two-part question.
Yep.
After giving Derek Carr this massive contract, can we definitively say the Raiders are for real? And Mike Ryan, have you heard the new Slow Dive album?
All right, Mike, let's start with the new Slow Dive album.
Love that album.
Okay, Mike loves that album.
One of the best of the year.
One of the best of the year, he says. And, yes, I think we can all now say safely, right, with Derek Carr, who's healthy, with his big contract, and now Marshawn Lynch is toting the rock. We could say the Raiders are for real, huh?
I don't know, man.
Really?
I don't know. They're gonna have a lot of primetime games this year, so we're gonna find out a little something about the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, but we didn't find out last year. Like they seemed like they were for real for last year, and then Derek Carr got hurt, and but now he's healthy.
But we still have the question mark. We don't know. They haven't proven it to us.
Okay.
So whether or not they are real.
All right. So I say they're for real. Mike says they still have something to prove.
We don't know yet.
All right, and that's the best album of the year. Let's go to garbage hot takes. Alana is calling in with garbage hot takes. I don't want garbage hot takes. Go ahead, Alana.
How's it going, guys?
What's up?
How afraid were you that Pitbull might sing the national anthem last night?
I was afraid that he wasn't.
What was going on last night? So
he was definitely wearing a woman's jersey. Like because you could tell by the neck and the print.
Right.
Yeah, it was low cut. And then I watched the Celebrity All-Star game after the Home Run Derby, and you could see the ladies taking part in the Celebrity game had the same sort of jersey. So Pitbull, definitively, we can say he was wearing like a ladies' large jersey.
Okay.
Was that on purpose or an accident, though? Like, because I could see them accidentally giving him the wrong jersey and him like, woo, and not even noticing.
I could tell like there was probably like a wardrobe person, and he's like, no, this BP jersey, like I'm like, look at my pants, look at my driving gloves, like everything has to be svelte. So like, get me something tighter. I need a tighter fit. And here's this ladies jersey. The problem is the ladies jersey has got like a really deep V, and he's like, he's like, darling, no, don't worry, like I got a black T-shirt, no one will notice. Yeah, and we noticed.
Tucked into the pants, though.
Into the pants. But
bad look, man.
Like, was he getting the people hyped because like he was doing some like?
Right. So Guillermo was there, Fat Chris was there, Roy was there. Did he get the crowd hyped, Bill?
It didn't seem like a Pitbull crowd.
No.
No. I mean, Flow Rida the day before, like everyone was up and kind of moving this.
They got Flow Rida?
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah,
it's amazing.
Flow Rida the day before, everyone was kind of up. This one, I've been to lots of Pitbull shows. This wasn't the most energetic of the ones I've been to.
I do love we're celebrating baseball in a city that probably least wants to celebrate baseball, with everything surrounding their baseball team, the local baseball team here, with the owner suing season ticket holders, the owner about to trade everyone on the team, an owner who's about to sell the team, and a fan base that does not trust his ownership group, and no one cares about baseball.
I understand the reputation in some.
I don't blame the fans for the reputation. It's not the fans' fault. It's the Marlins' fault.
Correct.
Yes.
But like you saw last night, this is a big time town, and the Marlins, they're not big time. Marlins are not big time. That's small time.
Right.
Why you got to go to a minor league operation?
Right.
I'm not going to get behind that. I'm not going to get behind this ownership group. You saw last night. That was a big time event, and Miami came out, and it was one of the better crowds I can ever remember at a home run derby.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. I can't believe Major League Baseball, man. Like, they've done two things. The wild card really helped Major League Baseball. I think it's the greatest rule change in the last, 25 years of sports. Seriously, because you feel like you still have a chance even when you don't have a chance. So the wild card, which was wildly rejected by a lot of people when it was introduced, has, at least in my mind, has done a lot to going to help baseball out, and they have figured out the home run derby. They figured it out. They have figured out a way to make that thing interesting and entertaining. Mike, it's better than a dunk contest. It's better than anything the NBA is offering you up.
No, last year it was because Stanton won it. Yeah. But this year, stupid caca rules.
Yeah, very flawed, very flawed.
Well, what's the bad rule? The bad rule is you have to wait for the ball to land for the pitcher to throw another pitch. That's a dreadful rule.
Dreadful rule.
I want guys up there just taking hacks after hack after hack after hack after hack.
And the brackets. Who decides these brackets? Rankings. Like, who wants to see Moustakas versus Sano?
Yeah, these brackets are so stupid.
You got to burn Moustakas. Burn him against Judge, so I can roll him easy. I want to see Justin Bour against Aaron Judge. I want to save Justin Bour.
Right.
Now, I understand this whole thing was set up for Stanton and Judge, and this is a little counterintuitive because everyone's like, it's going to be Stanton and Judge. And I was like, it'd be so baseball if it's not Stanton and Judge. And that idiot Gary Sanchez, who shouldn't have even been in the home run derby.
Lomo should have been there.
Yeah.
He ruined everything.
Yeah, but Lomo felt pretty stupid on Twitter last night, did he not?
A little bit.
Sano didn't belong in that home run derby finals, by the way.
Okay.
Can we just say that? And Manfred, by the way, resigned because this is a stupid system that you have set up.
Well, it was exciting last night.
No,
Listen, I know we wanted Giancarlo Stanton to win it, but it was still exciting to see Stanton come back with a flurry of home runs, to see what Bour did, then followed up by Judge. And then Judge's, I think, semifinal round. It was crazy, man. It was exciting.
Yeah, but
and it's a great ballpark to do it because you have the roof and those windows in the back. It was a great ballpark to host a home run derby.
By the way, also, Aaron Judge, I get that you win. You still have 2.5 minutes on the clock. Keep hitting home runs.
Totally agree.
Keep hitting home runs.
Totally agree.
So, no, 10 home runs makes it into the second round. Bour, 22, eliminated.
Right.
Stupid.
Well, it is stupid. It should be it should be...
Top 4 advance. I mean, you could keep the clocks. Just keep having top 4.
Well, the clocks is what makes it cool. I think the clock makes it cool. You create urgency by having the clock.
There were a couple cool moments with the clock counting down, and Bellinger, like he needing like the distance too. Like Bour needed distance to get the bonus time, and he got it just on the last one. There were some exciting moments.
I don't believe those distances, by the way, because they were just giving people like, oh, last one, that one seemed far enough. Okay, 30 seconds extra. Yeah, you hit 6 in a row, 30 seconds extra.
Was Bour more exciting than Stanton?
Yeah.
It was weird.
That was a great moment. The timeout, Stanton brings him a donut. He leaves the ESPN set, and he gives Bour a donut, and then Bour goes on a tremendous run.
I think being there, the Stanton surge, it was really, really loud. Like, I can't remember it ever being anywhere near as loud as that was. And then when he lost, like, the energy was kind of sucked out of the place. And even when Bour got going, like, before his timeout, like, people were cheering, but kind of like, he has, like, 12 home runs or whatever. Then when he started getting going, people got the energy again. But, like, there was a while there with, like, 3 or 4 people in between them where it was kind of dead.
Right. So you're rooting for Bour there, though. You didn't want to see Judge, because Judge was the big attraction, him and Stanton last night. Because Major League Baseball, I promise you, and our network was rooting for Aaron Judge.
Yeah,
I wanted Bour to win.
I wanted Bour to win.
Yeah,
and people were chanting more Bour. It was great. After the game, the Marlins tweeted out, like, save extra money. The Bour-nado did it. I'm like, these people have finally embraced us. We got him into that home run derby, Stugotz.
Well, can I ask? Yeah, we did. We got him in there. We should take all the credit, and we are taking all the credit. Did it not get you guys thinking? Fat Chris and Guillermo especially. This is all I was thinking as I was watching that unfold. What are you laughing at, Mike? What are you laughing at?
Guys, I wanted to subtly drop it in there, but I asked Billy off the air, hey, what was that terrible nickname we came up for him? Portobello Crush Room.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Terrible.
That's a good one.
Terrible.
I wanted to tweet it out. Like, I opened Twitter yesterday. I totally forgot. What was that awful one that was awesome?
Wait, what is it again? Put it on the poll. I want to see if people like that. What is it?
Portobello Crush Room.
Portobello Crush Room.
Yeah, that's great.
Nickname for Justin Bour. Like it or not. At Le Batard Show on Twitter. This is what I was thinking last night, and I'm being dead serious here. So Major League Baseball, they put in the wild card. It's worked. They're constantly trying to figure out how to make the game more attractive to a younger audience. And we're not going to shorten the game. Although I'd like to shorten the game, it's just never going to happen. There are always going to be 9-inning games in Major League Baseball. Extra innings is what needs to be eliminated. Period. End of discussion. They already sat there for 3.5 hours. You don't want to sit there for potentially another hour and a half, 2.5 hours watching a game going on until 2 in the morning on a Tuesday night. All right? I'm serious. Imagine Marlins, Cubs, Stanton, Rizzo. Game is tied after 9 innings. Each guy, home team goes last. Each guy gets 3 minutes. Home run derby. Who's not in on that? Like, you'll be rooting for ties after 9 innings. You will stay. You will want a tie, and you will want to see a home run derby to finish off the game. It is 6 to 10 minutes, and the game's over, and everyone's going home, and everyone is pleased.
It would honestly help out with that Stanton contract, because then he's actually winning you games.
He becomes way more valuable. Mm-hmm. Think about that. So just after 9 innings, each team gets to select one guy. In fact, they have to do it before the game. They select one guy, manager does, and says, if we go to extras, this guy will participate in the home run derby for us. The home team goes last. So then you have a scenario where Rizzo hits 13 in 3 minutes and Stanton's got to hit 14 in 3 minutes. That's urgency, and it's fun, and the fans would love it, especially younger fans. Your calls next.
Don Le Batard.
I have to get out of here. How do I do this without dropping names here? I have a dinner with Dan Marino.
Stugotz.
I guess there's no way to do it without dropping it in.
I have to go to dinner. Would have been fine.
This is the Dan Le Batard show with the Stugotz on the ticket.
Le Batard will be here at 10 o'clock. I'm reading here on Twitter. This is pretty cool, Mike. Chick-fil-A is offering free food to customers who dress up like cows.
So Dan can just stroll in.
Anyway, someone on the text machine says, what did Stugotz eat for breakfast this morning? 15 years, since the very beginning. I've been listening. That derby idea may be the smartest thing he's ever said.
Well, if he's been listening for 15 years, he's heard you say that idea approximately 300 times.
I'm going to keep saying it because I do love baseball, but I happen to think that that's a very good idea. If you're trying to attract a younger audience and shorten the game, eliminate extra innings. After 9 innings, if the game is tied, each team selects one guy, home run derby. That's it.
I love the pivot. Because, see, with Dan out of the local hour for the rest of the month, everyone's just assuming you to interview me for an hour.
Sure.
Or just go to calls for an entire hour. No. You're changing baseball.
I'm fixing baseball. But just one small fix. That's it. I'd like the games to be shorter. They're never going to be shorter. So this is all I'm asking. Because I think it'd be exciting. It would keep me up. I'd watch a game. If there's a 5-4 game in the 6th inning that I don't care about, but let's say it's the Angels and the Yankees. Trout and Judge, home run derby.
Yo, chicken time.
I deserve that. Oh. I was lying. Don't care. I tape it, though. I'd tape it, I'd DVR it, and I'd watch it.
Chicken time.
I deserve that.
If you DVR'd it, it'd say on your DVR for years on end before you actually delete it.
Why does one of the chickens sound like an auctioneer, though? You do. You sound like an auctioneer. Oh, Le Batard's here. I mean, jeez. Oh, and speaking of Le Batard, was he in the booth last night with Boog Shambi?
He was.
Calling the home run derby?
I have one call right now.
I do. I love Boog to death. That has to be the saddest assignment for Boog. I don't need to call him. I don't need to text him. I don't need to ask him. I know it's the saddest assignment for Boog Shambi. At one point last night during his broadcast, I heard him say, was that thunder outside? And he was in there by himself. Now, Le Batard joined them for a little bit. And, Mike, you're saying there's one good clip from Le Batard? Because I got to be honest. I saw the tweet. Oh, Tim Kirchin just walked in. This is delightful. Tim Kirchin just walked in from Club Live. He's going to be in studio with us for, how long is he going to be in studio? Tim Kirchin's here. Everything stops. Callers, I'll get back to you in a second. Everything stops.
Hey, Tim.
Tim Kirchin is here.
Hey, what was it like meeting Pitbull last night?
Oh, my God. Yes.
Tim Kirchin met Pitbull. We're interviewing Tim Kirchin, who could just take a microphone from afar. What was his answer?
He said it was so bad.
It was great, but I was embarrassed. I don't even know.
Yo.
Sounds like Allison a little bit.
Tim Kirchin's here.
Tim Kirchin.
I can't.
You think Kirchin pees in a pool?
Ooh, let me ask him real quick.
All right, let's hold on, Mike. Ask him 3 questions. Does he pee in the shower? Does he pee in the pool? And does he whip it out in the ocean? 3 questions. Pee in the shower, pee in a pool, and does he whip it out in the ocean? All right, Mike is coming back with
answers. He's
answers.
going on the radio with L.A. We'll ask him later. 3 questions. 3 and only 3.
3 and only 3 for Kirchin later. This is exciting. Was that the first time you guys met Tim Kirchin just now?
I met him twice in Bristol.
Right.
But, he's got a little Cody in him in that, like, you see him and he lights
Yeah, he makes you smile. Danny, our television producer, just walked in to tape the pregame show for TV, not knowing that we're on the radio right now. It is chaotic here this morning.
Danny, we got 3 and only 3 for you.
Yeah, where's Danny? Get Danny. Just so you know, Danny is let's say he's the floor producer for the TV portion of our show. He stands on the floor and directs traffic, and he's great at it, and we love him. But we're going to find out right now if he pees in the pool, if he pees in the shower, and if he whips it out in the ocean. Danny, take a seat, please.
Hang on, don't ask him. Don't ask him yet. I got an open for 3 and only 3. Let me find out.
Oh, you do? You have okay, hold on. We'll get to the sound, Batard and Boog. And I got to be honest, Dan tweeted out he was going on ESPN radio to call a home run derby with Boog, and I was a little upset. Left me out of it. Like, if I was doing that with Boog, I would have, A, asked Dan for permission, and B, I would have invited Dan to do it with me.
All right, this is old school. All right, this is
Danny. Nothing yet. Hold on a second.
Nothing yet.
Danny is sitting right here to my left. Nothing yet, Danny. Danny, we have imaging for you.
This is a treat for those people that have listened to us for a while.
Yes, this is exciting.
You'll be able to tell just off the voice why this is a treat.
All right.
It's finally time to play the intergalactically famous 3 and only 3.
3 and only 3.
Here's your host, Stugotz.
Exciting. Danny, our TV producer, we love him. He's great. I have 3 and only 3 questions for you, Danny.
Yeah, make sure you answer them
only
directly
3.
into the microphone.
3 and only 3. This is very important.
Go ahead, shoot.
Question number 1. Do you pee in the shower?
Depends at the gym.
Wait, you pee in the shower at the gym?
Only? That would be a very bad confession to make on air.
Only in the yes or no?
In the pool? Well,
jacuzzi?
What? Stop
jacuzzi?
Going ahead.
No, you're skipping ahead. You're skipping ahead. You're new to this radio thing. I understand. You're a TV guy.
Man, Danny, man, I can't trust him for radio.
All right, so you pee in the shower at the gym, but you will not pee in your own shower.
I would never do that.
Okay, he would never do that, but he'd pee in someone else's shower.
Of course.
All right, respect.
Community shower, he'd pee in. So, well, I feel like we now need to go away from the second question because Danny already answered that.
I already answered too.
Do you pee in the ocean?
Of course.
Of course. Okay. Now here's the last question, Danny. This is the third question, and it's 3 and only 3, so this is important here. It's the bonus one, the big one, the money ball. There's no bonus. It's the third one. A bonus would be a fourth one.
You get nothing for this one.
You get nothing for this.
How much do we
It's
win?
worth 2 points.
Okay.
Okay. Do you whip it out in the ocean?
No. Not in the ocean. Nonetheless, I have to admit, sometimes in the beach when you stay over,
right,
you go skinny dipping, at night, morning, but that's all.
But in the gym, you whip it out.
Not really, no.
Do you shower? Do you guys shower naked in a gym? I'll wear a bathing suit.
I don't shower in a gym.
Yeah, I
don't shower in a gym.
I don't go to the gym.
I mean,
I can't wear.
The only people that shower in the gym are like 70-plus-year-old men. And Danny, who pees all over the place.
Right.
All right, Danny, thank you for playing.
Thanks, Danny. Yeah, and Danny, you would wear a bathing suit as well if you were packing what I was packing.
Okay, keep your eyes closed.
Okay.
I want to show you my first ever painting.
All right.
Okay. Open your eyes.
Oh, that's a lot of colors and shapes.
So be honest. What do you think?
Well, I like how if you switch to Geico, you could save hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Here, why don't I hold your paintbrush while you call them?
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Don Batard.
You introduced me to a great masseuse. Jeff Finney is his name. Now, there was a time where Jeff Finney was giving me massage on a weekly basis. He's rough. Like, he stretches you out, and it's really, really rough.
Stugotz.
And I sent him a text, or I thought I sent him a text, saying, hey, 9 o'clock tonight, I'm ready for you to work on me. I sent it to Jeff DeForest.
This is the Don Batard Show with the Stugotz on the ticket.
All right, very cool day for us. Tim Kirchin going to be in studio with us. Mike, what time? 11 o'clock Eastern? 11 a.m. Eastern time for Kirchin?
He was scheduled for 11 a.m. Eastern. He showed up a little early. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold it for that long.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I mean, he can come and go as he pleases on this show. Yeah,
it was the way I pitched it to him is like free form. So,
all right, cool.
Go with him if you can do it.
All right. We have one open phone line, by the way. It's Wake and Take here on 790 The Ticket, 786-456-4837. So, Le Batard, we've talked about this a lot on this show. Just changing the way broadcasts are done for sports. And I love the idea of putting Dennis Miller in the broadcast booth, but Dennis Miller was not allowed to be Dennis Miller once he was put in that booth. So Le Batard went into, and we just want to make it more fun. Like I maintain, I would make any sports broadcast more fun. Just my presence. Just let me say whatever the hell it is I want to say. So Le Batard did this last night. He went on ESPN radio. Boog Sciambi was calling the home run derby. I love Boog. I know Boog very well. But I tuned in for a portion of that, and it sounded sad, and he sounded sad. And at one point, I'm telling you, he said, I think I hear thunder outside. So Le Batard jumped into the booth, and I'm actually interested because I didn't hear any of it. I only heard Boog by himself. I was outraged when Dan tweeted out that he was going on ESPN radio to call a portion of the home run derby with Boog Sciambi because I consider both of them my friends, and I felt left out. I'm going to be honest. I felt I'm wounded today. I'm hurt.
You would have drove down for that.
I would have drove down for that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you've listened to this sound, Mike? It's Dan in the booth with Boog?
I've got 4 clips for you.
Okay.
So we'll listen to most of these for the first time together.
All right. Let's listen to Le Batard and Sciambi calling the home run derby on ESPN radio list.
All right, right now I'm putting you on the spot. 17 home runs. Is Stanton beating that?
No.
Wow. He's a bundle of joy. He's Dan Le Batard.
All right, off to a good start. What else do you have?
I'm not sure we're proving Dan's theory that what do you have to lose by just putting in like fun people in the booth?
You can give him more than a no there.
Let's see what else we got.
All right.
And now time call. So he's a little gassed. He's already got 3 homers, 440 or greater, so he's got the 30 seconds of bonus time. But he's going to need to get it going here.
He's going to lose, Boo. Listen to what I'm telling you. He's going to lose.
Yeah, while we have a moment, just a reminder, tune in to Mike and Mike every weekday from 6 to 10 Eastern on ESPN Radio, ESPNRadio.com, the ESPN app, and ESPN2. Again, it's Mike and Mike.
Wait a minute.
Every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Judge will step back in.
Love that. So Dan said that Judge was going to lose?
Yeah, first round.
Solid analysis there.
Yeah. Let's travel back in time to Mike Stanton. You remember the Stanton surge that Billy was talking about. That was the most exciting part of the home run derby.
It was.
This was a great call. You know, it went down to the wire. Stanton finished 1 home run short. Let's listen to what that sounded like.
Okay.
Fly ball left field. That'll be number 16. Next one popped up. He's got 1 swing left. And he pops it up, and he falls 1 short.
It's better, though. I'm serious. Like, Dan could have done a better job, but it is better. I mean, right there. That is something you don't hear on any broadcast ever in the history of baseball, in the history of sports. Thank you. So it's better. It's more entertaining. It's funny. Plus, they have chemistry. They're really good friends, and Boog is needling Dan, and Dan's trying to piss off Boog. I think it's funny. You got one more?
A well-called timeout by Justin Bohr here. And now he is summoning the same people who betrayed Stanton with their applause, and now he is getting punched in the chest by Stanton. And now he's been, I think he just consumed a lot of horse
did he just
hormones.
give him his gum?
Oh, with his gum. Okay, I thought maybe it was just like they were injecting stuff into his face.
It was a donut. It was a donut.
That seems wonderful. Would you do that for me? Would somebody do that for me? Can I get somebody to go get me one of those?
You do that for you very, very well. Wouldn't you say?
I know, but I like it better what just happened here. Did we just witness Stanton hand-feeding Justin Bohr a donut?
That's correct.
See, that's good, man. I'm telling you. And Mike would have gotten you a donut if you invited him. And actually, now I'm glad I didn't go because I would have been the guy going to chase a donut down for Dan.
No, I would have gotten him a donut, but he doesn't eat carbs.
Right. Should I be upset at Le Batard Show on Twitter? Put it on the poll, Bill.
I think you should be.
Back, Chris? Should I be upset? Levitar went and did this with Boog. I consider both of them to be good friends. I was not invited. Should I be upset?
You should be furious.
Yeah, I am, kind of. I got to be honest. Like, it was boiling up when I saw the tweet last night. Guillermo, should I be upset?
I'm not going to lie. I was a little upset because he was texting me like, oh, I'm doing the call right now. And I'm like, oh, Boar's coming up. Someone has a bunch of Boar nicknames.
All right.
No,
so you were upset that you weren't invited. Yeah. And listen, I would have been fine with that as well. I just told a lie. I would have been more upset if you were invited and I was not invited.
Well, I think we're most upset that he didn't work in a Portobello Crush room.
Yeah. Right. Portobello, yes. Yeah, you're right. He used none of our nicknames. Roy, should I be upset?
You should be fuming.
Yeah, I am. Mike, yeah, you agree?
You already asked me.
Yeah. Allison, should I be upset? Is she shaking her head? Just give me the results. Yes, everyone thinks I should be upset. He hurt my feeling. I'm hurt, man. I'm wounded. I invite everything. I invite Dan to everything. Everything I do, I invite Dan. Anything I do, I invite Dan to it. I do. Bat mitzvahs, big occasions, family stuff. If I was going, do you guys think if I was going to call the home run derby with Boog that I would text Dan and say, hey, why don't you come do this with us?
No.
You're right. Let's go out to David, who's on a mobile phone. It is Wake It Take on 790 The Ticket. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm curious. What kind of chicken wings do you like?
Grilled chicken wings, sports grill. Those are my favorite wings anywhere in the world. Yeah, good call. Rack 'em. I probably shouldn't say yes to Mike when he's talking into my headset.
You need to stop saying yeah.
Let's go out to...
stop saying thank you after I play sound.
Let's go to Willie Chuck. Willie Chuck, go ahead.
Hey, Stugotz, I love you. First time, long time. Thanks for taking my call. Who's your favorite wrestler? I'll hang up and listen.
Jimmy Superfly Snook. I actually had notes on that. He's my favorite wrestler of all time. It's either him, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is in the conversation. I go with Snuka occasionally if I'm in the right mood. I know this is strange, but the Junkyard Dog sneaks into that conversation.
Who's your favorite wrestler right now?
I can't name one.
Yeah, you can. I've heard your weekend observations.
The Lunatic Fringe Steve Ambrose. That guy brings it every night. Let's go out to... Should have said yes first. Let's go out to... is it Rye? Rye? Let's try Rye.
He has a question mark in his name?
Yeah, I don't know. R-A-I. Rye?
Hey, Stu, long-time listener, first-time caller. Love the show.
Thanks.
2 questions for you.
Yes.
Early signing period in college football recruiting. Who does that affect more, the coaches or the kids? And also, who around you has the worst luck? Thanks, buddy. I'll hang up and listen.
Who around us has the worst luck? We're all pretty lucky here. I know I'm lucky. I'm certainly the luckiest. Who's the least lucky person on the staff? Is it Allison?
I mean, Allison makes a big deal out of it when she has bad luck.
Yeah.
So I'd say Allison.
Yeah. What did he ask about college football? I have no idea. I didn't even hear it. I don't have notes on that. I didn't research it. Recruiting, early recruiting? Is that it?
Benefit more?
Yeah, the players or the coaches?
The players. Let's go out to Craig. Craig, go ahead. You're on Wake and Take on 790 The Ticket.
Hey, what's up, guys? A couple things real quick. First, I wish Golick would have broken character to call in and rip into you for baseball rules changes on a Tuesday morning after you ripped him a couple of weeks ago.
No, it's a good point. Listen, I just tried to change one rule, and I'm doing it because I honestly think it would be more exciting and it would attract a younger demographic, which baseball is trying to do. They're trying to attract young people, and they're trying to speed up the game and make it more exciting.
You're right. And so my next question plays into that. Golf, trying to attract new, younger people. Put a nighttime all-star type event, middle of the season at one of those top golf facilities, bring the stars out, team them up, let them score points, let them dress down, and create a different sort of event for golf.
I like that. We are going to a place that only Will Kane has gone to before in sports radio, which is Fixing Golf. But I do like the idea. What I love about Jordan Spieth and Ricky Fowler, and Mike, I know you're just getting into golf and you love Topps golf, and maybe there's a good idea there. What I love about Spieth and Fowler and the young crew right now that's pretty much dominating the PGA Tour is they have fun, man. Like, they go on vacations, they're taking their shirts off, they're playing with no shoes on, they're drinking beers, they're tweeting them out. Those guys are having fun. And I'd be open to something. I love golf. Love golf. I think golf is perfect as is. but I am open to some changes to make it more fun and attractive to a younger audience.
They did do something that caller is sort of suggesting. Monday Night Golf. They did primetime, nighttime match play head-to-heads for a while.
Yeah.
And it went away for a bit, and it got revived in the mid-2000s, and obviously there's a reason why they stopped doing it.
I think is it the Phoenix Open? That's a really cool event because the gallery, first off, they are partying, they are drinking, they are mocking, they are talking trash. They're trying to distract you when you're on the tee box, especially on, I think it is the 17th hole. I'd like to see more of that in golf. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. Let's go out to it. Good calls, by the way. I mean, wake and take. This is great. I haven't interviewed Mike yet in 2 days. We'll do that tomorrow.
You'll be off tomorrow.
We'll do it on Monday. Let's go out to, because I'm off till Monday. Cody in Thursday and Friday. That's why Greg Cody is not in today. Cody will be in Thursday and Friday. I'm taking a couple of days off. I need it. I've worked 2 days this week. Let's go out to Bryce. Bryce, go ahead.
Stu, how you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I just have a quick hypothetical for you. If I had $100,000 in a briefcase, and the only way you can get it is to either have prime Mike Tyson punch you, or stand on home plate and take a body pitch from Aroldis Chapman, which would you prefer?
Wow. So 100,000, Tyson punching me square in the face, Chapman hitting me with a pitch.
I feel like either can kill you.
Yeah.
Well, Tyson certainly would kill you,
Yeah,
I think. I would go with Chapman. I take my chances with Chapman.
You have to take it on the chest? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
No. Body shot. I'll take it on the gut.
What if he misses?
You can miss, too.
Right, that's why I'm going Chapman. Tyson's not going to miss, and he's going to kill you when he connects. Chapman, there's a chance he might miss, or he might hit you in a spot where it doesn't feel that bad. He might get you in the butt or something, like a fatty part.
Today, Tyson would kill you.
Yeah. Oh, Tyson could kill you today.
If he squares up and tries to punch you as hard as he can, and you're not defending yourself or moving, and you're just taking it, you die.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyson could kill you today, no doubt. Back, Chris?
How do you think Mike Tyson would do in a cage match against the four of us back here?
Mike Tyson at this age?
At this age.
So Tyson...
We can do it.
Is there a roof on the cage?
Well, so you can get out? You want to know if you can get out?
Of the cage. I'm sorry.
So then it becomes 3-on-1?
You guys are on your own.
So it's just the shipping container?
Yeah, us four. Someone's going to have to take one for the team and just get killed.
No, wait, we got to synchronize. We got it. How long do we have to train for this? Or are you just doing it in there? Because we're a good team.
I'm climbing out of that cage.
Wait, Guillermo, are you suggesting the second this thing gets underway, because it's a great visual, you are climbing out of the cage and leaving your friends behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a fool. What do I get out of this? Nothing.
Mike is so
Best case, I live.
Right. There are no stakes, right? You don't get anything. There's no benefit to staying in the cage. You're right, Guillermo.
I'll be the battering ram. I go in first, but you guys need to follow up.
I'll jump on his back.
You go in first, you die, Mike.
No, but it needs to be a wave.
Yeah, someone's got to go in first.
Yeah, shot block him.
Yeah. I think you guys could pull it off. Even without Guillermo, I feel like you guys could pull it off.
Ooh, 3's tough. But 4 we can do.
4 we got him.
4 we got it.
I'd be your 4th.
I like my chances better with Billy.